Hello, we are Team Silver Tiger, and the title of our project is Anam Inside Out. When you say you know something inside out, it means you know thoroughly about it. So the title Anam Inside Out represents our goal, providing abundant information about useful facilities in and out of campus to foreign students. So this is content page, and this is our goal. Enriching students' access to various amenities near campus, and we mainly use math-based format to achieve this goal. The most related SDG would be sustainable cities and communities, as we provide information that would be useful to foreigner newcomers to Anam. And as we provide information about medical facilities, vegan restaurants, and transportation, those are other SDGs related to our projects. The first one to introduce is a map introducing medical facilities around Anam Station. It is made to help international students intuitively find locations of medical facilities. It shows hospitals, clinics, and pharmacies around Anam Station. You can find what medical departments are available at hospitals near Anam, such as dental clinic, family medicine, physical therapy, and rehabilitation services, etc. And this one also provides information about in-campus healthcare services. These are QR codes, connects to Student Health Center and Student Counseling Center web pages. And we added brief information page about Anam Hospital, as it is general hospital and provides language services to foreigners. And this QR code provides some information about Anam hospitals, and also you can be loaded into Anam hospital website through that QR code.
The next part is student-friendly amenities around Anam Station. When students first arrive, even small things like finding basic items, food, or places to print can feel overwhelming. So we focused on useful student-friendly spots within walking distance of campus to help them settle in more smoothly. So first we chose Kaizo, a very affordable store where students can find things like kitchenware, school supplies, and more all in one place. Next, we included convenience stores, which are open 24/7 and offer ready meals, daily necessities, and ATMs. We also added Olive-L, a popular health and beauty store. It's useful for students who need basic medicine, skincare, or personal items but do not know where to start. Also, to support physical and mental well-being, we recommended gyms and fitness centers nearby, as staying active can really help with adjustment. And lastly, we included print cafes, great for printing documents and studying. And we also shared a QR code explaining how to use the school's iPrint system made by Anam, which new students aren't aware of. Overall, our goal was to make daily lives of international students a bit easier by pointing them to places they are most likely to need.
We'll move on to the dietary options around Anam. So our mission is like this. The first one is to offer a better dining experience in Anam for international students. And second, to provide access to Notion and Google Maps. And the last one is to introduce cafes with user-friendly options. But we found out that Team at the 사회공원은, it's one of the clubs. They had really nice stores, so we decided to just rearrange and create with the sources that they have. I didn't follow, but please. So they had this nice QR code that's not made by us, but I just put it there for reference. So we made this table for vegan coffee and beverage guide. So the standards are like the vegan type, the customization, and the menu coverage, and lastly the kiosk. So if you see the check, it's that they have this fully vegan dessert and beverage. So 2 of them have that, and the other 3 have only beverage options. So you can see right there. So we just arranged all the information to make it that it can come up to your head actively. So this is kind of an event. So if you think about a vegan dining plan, dating plan, which would you think of it after drinking with a friend? I actually asked it at my friend, and he said, like, brush your teeth. But no, we're still on this dietary plan, so anyone can guess. No? Getting an ice cream. So we found some vegan ice cream options, which is Joy Bars and vegan sorbet. So this is a product made vegan ice cream, and that one you can go visit SolidWorks for vegan sorbet.
Thanks, Juan. And now we'll move on to the transportation. So when I traveled Osaka right after my discharging, I was so confused about all the rail lines and information on when does the train stop and when should we go to the station. And I thought that must be the feeling which the newcomer foreigners in Anam must have felt every day. So that's why I decided to deal with this transportation. So we want to give an insight about transportation systems in Anam to foreign newcomers. So I used a method called GIS, which I will explain later. And I divided the transportation into 3 parts: subway, bike, and bus. And in case you didn't notice the SDG marks in the right bottom of the slide, this is also related with SDGs 9 and 11, industry and sustainable cities. So for the subway, I thought that the foreigners don't have information on the detailed information, such as on what number doors should you get exit to get the closest stop, or when is the first train and the last train of each day, because they might have some party, or they might have to study all night long, and they have to get the information about the train stop. So I located the locations of the 2 stations, and I also made the table about the train times. And for the subway, it will go like this. But the bike and the buses, I had a problem. There were so many bus stations and the bike places, so I thought, how could I deliver the information about those? So the one method I thought is doing the GIS. Everyone, isn't this a wow moment? Who would ever thought fusing English translation and urban engineering? Isn't this the 요만큼 이제 that Gode speaks? Right? Yeah, just kidding. So, in case you can see the dots, this is the dots based on the model that I created here. So I made a model like this, and I also made a table so that the foreigners can make a sample. And this is just for the guidelines, in case they are not even sure about where should they choose or where should they go to when they want to take a bus or they want to place their bikes. So this can give a sort of a guidelines to the foreign newcomers when they are not familiar with the Anam-do. And lastly, I'll pass the mic to Hyunjun about our closing remarks.
Thank you, Jung-hyuk. We hope to become more actively involved in translating a wider range of existing resources into English, as we have discovered that many organizations and clubs of Korean University are already working on SDGs for supporting international students. And they also have produced numerous lists and reports on this effort. In addition, we wish to share the information in formats such as booklet, Notion page, or website, but I think we may achieve this not in near future, because we have so many talented guys, not only in our team but also in our club. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much. 혹시 질문 있을까요? 방금 팀한테. 네.
I think the sources that you provided are really valuable, and I think it will be super helpful, especially if we share that with the 외국인 학생. So you mean that it wasn't shared yet, right? But you are planning to.
Yeah. You can think that is a demo version of our entire map answer.
No, I just if if it's getting shared where, because I can really use that information.
So like in DIS, there are plenty of foreign students. So like we can start sharing from our distant foreigner students, and like if there are any clubs they're belonging to, they can share them as well, and it will get explained to the entire school, I guess.
Okay, thank you so much. 다시 한번 큰 박수 부탁드리겠습니다.